Welcome to toy-polloi.
Hello and welcome to another video from toy-polloi, and in today's video we're going to look at the many ways that you can fix the detached arms on a vintage 14-inch Kenner Darth Vader figure. It's such a common problem and I get asked about it all the time, and there are quite a few different ways of going about fixing it. So I thought today I would show you every single way I know of fixing this very common issue. Now, it doesn't only affect this Darth Vader figure because the same construction has been used on Chewbacca, so we will be able to fix Chewbacca as well. It was also used on the Bigfoot figure that came with the $6 million man toy line, and also the Alien Big Chap from Kenner. So all of these toys can be fixed in exactly the same way, and I will show you how to do that in this video. So let's get on with the project. First up, let's take a look at why these arms detach from these toys, and the reason is there is a piece of rubber that goes between the two arms, and we all know that rubber perishes over time, and because these dolls are about 40 years old, that rubber is more often than not perished. It gives way and the arms fall off. There should be some loops coming out of these holes, that's what the rubber was attached to, but when the rubber goes, the arms fall off. So what we need to do is replace the missing loops. Sometimes you'll be lucky and the loops are still in place, or they have fallen inside the arms and you just have to sort of pull them out using a pair of tweezers, but in this instance both of the loops are missing, and so that is what I'm going to show you, various ways of reconstructing those loops, and then I'll show you how to reattach those arms through the body. So let's now take a look at the three different ways that we can recreate those missing loops. The first and definitely the easiest is to buy some of these. These are called twist lock cable ties. I got these off eBay. You can actually get them in many places. These are designed to work on PCs. They sort of clip onto the boards. You put your cables in between the two pieces and then you can twist those over and it sort of holds the cables in place. You need to buy a very specific size of them, and that's what I'm going to show you now. The way these are measured is actually the diameter of that little gap there, because that's where the cable is sort of held in place. So the diameter of that needs to be about 4 or 5 millimeters. You also need to pay attention to how big the little balls are on the end, and in this instance they are again about 5 millimeters, because what happens is you have to pop these into the hole on the arm of your Darth Vader. You put one in first and then you can push the second one in, and those two balls will actually sort of lock in place inside the armhole. It's a little bit awkward to sort of get them to push in place, so I'll just do this quickly on this one. And there you go, those two balls are in that, and that is now locked in place, and we can use that piece there to reattach both of the arms, because we have to put the same sort of thing in the other side on this arm, and then we can attach a cable between the two. So that is the easiest thing to find. You can get these on eBay. I'm sure you can probably get them on AliExpress as well. They don't cost a huge amount of money, and you can buy a huge pack of them for very little. That is by far the easiest way to replace the missing little loop on these arms, and that's what I will actually be doing when I come to put this figure together. But if you can't get these, there are other options. And the next option is this, and this is a treasury tag. If you remember back when you were at college or at school and you had lots of bits of printed paper with holes in them, you used to hold them together with treasury tags. The idea would being that you'd poke one side through the hole and that bit of cord would hold everything together, and you can buy these again very easily and very cheaply. I picked these up off eBay, and they basically do the same job as that little twist tie, because what you can do is push one end of that into the arm like that, and you can see that gets straight away stuck inside, and then as long as you hold on to this bit of fabric, you can push the other end in and you end up with a little loop much like this one here. I'm not going to do the whole process on this because they're a bit awkward to get out once they are in place, but that is another good option if you can't find one of these twist top ties, and they're very cheap to buy again and very easy to buy in multiple places. So the treasury tag is my second go-to for reattaching these arms. My final suggestion for making something to replace the little missing U-clip is to actually make something like this twist top tie, because it's basically a ball with a piece of sort of cord between the two balls. So what you can do is use some Lego. There are these Lego pieces which are Technic pins with toe balls on them, and it just so happens those toe balls are pretty much the right size. In fact, if I bring in one of Darth Vader's arms, you can see that I can put that toe ball in and it fits pretty nicely. So what you need to do is cut the balls off two of these little pieces of Lego, drill some holes right the way through it, and then attach a piece of cord. So you end up with a sort of U-shaped loop much like this little tag here. So tie a piece of cord onto one of the balls, thread it through the other one, tie it onto that, and you'll end up with something that has two balls on the end of it and a piece of cord between the two, and that is basically a recreation of that piece. I'm not going to make one now because this is by far the best option, but if you don't want to buy these, or you can't buy these, a couple of bits of Lego and a bit of cord and you will get essentially the same thing. So there's three options for replacing the missing U-clips on these Darth Vader figures. Now we come to actually putting all of these pieces together to reattach the arms. You will also need a cable tie. Now this cable tie is about 20 centimeters long. That's the sort of perfect length for attaching both arms together. What we're going to do first is get these twist cable ties and pop them into both arms. So we just pop one side in there like that. These do have some extra pieces on them, these little bits here, which we can cut off. And in fact, I am going to cut them off just because they tend to get in the way. So I've got a pair of plastic nippers here. I'm just going to cut those pieces off, and then you end up with something like that, which is just a little U-shaped piece. Now, so that I don't lose this inside the arm, I'm going to get the cable tie and sort of prepare the next part of the process. I'm just going to thread that through there, and that way I'm not going to lose that inside the arm. We need to get the other arm ready as well, so I'm going to cut off a little bit of that clip that I don't need. Again, just like that, and we'll pop that one in the other arm. Just make sure that pushes in fully. And again, I don't want to lose that one. So I'm just going to very carefully put that to one side and hopefully it won't go in. So now we can get these arms attached to Darth Vader. So we take one end of the cable tie and I'm going to thread that right the way through his body. And I can then thread that onto the other little loop that I've got here on the other arm. Just like that. And now I need to thread this end of the cable tie back through the body so that we can attach it to the other end of the cable tie that we have here. It sounds more complicated than it is. You're basically threading a cable tie through the body, through both of the loops, and then back through the body so that we can actually attach the two bits of the cable tie together. So I'll just grab the other end of that, like so. So here we have both ends of the cable tie. I can actually start to put that together. So if I start clipping that, you'll hear the cable tie ratcheting. We'll make sure that everything is in place, and then we just have to pull this cable tie as tight as we can and keep going until the arms are in place. You may need a pair of pliers for this, just to keep pulling everything, because you want that cable tie pretty tight. So I'm going to grab that with a pair of pliers, keep pulling, and you can see that now the arms are pretty firmly held in place, but it's always better just to give it a little bit more of a pull, because you want these as tight as you can possibly get. I think that's probably as good as I'm going to get. So those arms feel nice and secure, but obviously we have this end sticking out. So again, I'm just going to get my plastic nippers, cut the end of that off, like so, and with a bit of a wiggle, it should just go inside the body. Sometimes you need a pair of pliers just to sort of help push that in. But that has gone inside the body, and those arms are now back on Darth Vader, and he is fully poseable. And there we go, that is it. Darth Vader is now back ready for action. Both of his arms have been reattached and he's a fully poseable figure again that can be played with as much as you like. This process, as I said, is not only for Darth Vader, it also works on the Chewbacca figure and also Bigfoot from the $6 Million Man toy line and the Kenner Alien figure. All of them have exactly the same construction, so if you can fix one, you can fix all of them. For me, the twist top cable ties are by far the best way of reattaching the arms, but you can also use the treasury tags, and as I showed, there is a Lego option as well, so there's multiple ways of fixing this figure. If you've enjoyed this video, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell to be notified each time I upload a new video. And if you've really enjoyed it and want to help me out here at toy-polloi, then why not think about becoming a Patreon of the channel. You get early access to all of my restoration videos, plus access to an exclusive video series called On the Cutting Mat, where I show projects and restorations that you won't see anywhere else. So have a think about that, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching toy-polloi. Subscribe for more great videos.